That was
good. That was
good. A new game's coming out next year.
Considering I don't really host that league anymore, I'm kind of step back from that one, but that is not it. But really cool stuff, and but I'm trying to think of a way I can at least give you one hint, but I don't want to do that. I really want to surprise everybody.
It'd be nice to have you back.
So, but yeah, be on the lookout for that. It's going to be really exciting. Hopefully that big announcement will be out. Hopefully maybe tomorrow. That'd be really cool. Some of you guys may not care about it because it may not involve some NASCAR stuff. With things regarding the playoffs, I want to hit on that real quick. It doesn't involve trucks at the moment, and obviously not Xfinity because we're not there yet. We had some folks last week after the Cup regular season was over ask me, how I'm going to deal with absences and things like that in the playoffs. We have had rules on that in the last 2 years, but haven't been as strict on it. We don't plan on being like, handcuff type strict, but we are going to post kind of rules and regulations on the playoff type deal, okay? And what I mean by that, how many races you can miss, if we're going to do it as far as the playoffs go as a whole, or maybe a round by round basis, things like that. And I plan on having that out obviously maybe tomorrow or Thursday at the latest, because we do race our first playoff race of the year on Friday with the Cup Series. So, and when I post it, they'll probably have the trucks and Xfinity in there as well, because obviously the trucks and Xfinity, they only race 7 races. The Cup Series, they race 10. So, and what that means is, if you have something come up and you miss a race, you may get a pass, because some people go nuts. They should be here for every race, and I understand that to a degree, but you may be able to get one bye. Now, if you miss 2 races, we may have to throw something in there like, okay, you may have to win a race or something. Like I said, that may not be it. I haven't 100% decided what path I'll go on yet, but you'll know by Friday what our playoff rules will go. Now, I will be able to say this. We've been having last chance races, and somebody asked me this, I can't remember who it was. Will the playoff drivers automatically earn spots in all the playoff races? The answer to that is yes. Okay, so we have done this every year. Okay, so this is nothing new. We've done this every year. And so you playoff drivers take a breath of relief. This is nothing new. If you make the playoffs in trucks, Xfinity, or Cup, okay, you're guaranteed to start every race, okay? So if we have 20 drivers and you qualify 20th, if you get wrecked in the last chance race or whatever, you are guaranteed to make the race. So all the playoff drivers will have a guaranteed provisional every single race. It'd be kind of silly to not do that, okay? Everyone understand that? Does anyone disagree with that?
Nope.
Okay. We're just trying to be as fair as we can to the playoff drivers and give you the best chances possible to advance your way into the next round. We want to let you guys leave it all out there on the table. I don't want to interfere with it. I hate interfering with it. Okay? I hate coming in between anyone. So, yeah, like I said, Cup playoffs begin this Friday. Xfinity, we still got about 3 races to go. And, trucks will begin next Tuesday. So, you'll find out officially what it will be probably tomorrow or maybe Thursday at the latest. And like I said, it'll have all 3 series in there so you can read it. As far as tonight's race goes, it's 135 laps, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
One of those tracks, I have no idea why they made it that many laps, because it's never been that many laps. It's always the same distance as Xfinity when they run here. 12 laps short. So, Heat 5. One thing I will hit on before I move forward, I don't think I said this last Friday, which I apologize. I may have said it, but I don't think I did. The Cup race this Friday will be 50%, okay? It will be 50%. It will not be the full 500 miles. Some of you guys are going to be upset. I get it. It was never intended to be 100%. So it may be a typo on the actual schedule, but it was never, like from the beginning of the year, it was never planned on being 100%. Some races in the playoffs, just like the regular season, some races in the playoffs for Cup will be 100%, some races will be 50. That's not changing, okay? So, just letting you know. But this Friday at Darlington, it'll be 50%. Xfinity race will be 100. So as far as tonight goes, 135 laps. The stages are 40, 40, and 55. Stage 1 will take us to 40. Stage 2 will take us to 80. And that final stage being 55 laps. This is not really that long of a race. It's only 180 miles, right below 200. So not really that long of a race. So don't want to get into trouble. I understand this is one of the tougher tracks that we go to all year. Not a lot of people really scream and shout when they go to Darlington. I understand that, but it's part of it. We did limit our series to 1 Darlington race this year. We have been running 2 in the past. Most of the time the trucks only run 1 here. We ran 2 here last year because we had a makeup race. So I know the Xfinity and Cup usually run 2 here. This year, all the series ran 1. So we have not ran a Darlington race this year. This will be the only time we run here. So, why is Graham posting in my Facebook chat? Graham, you bad boy. But anyways, so like I said, as far as the point standings are concerned, everyone knows what they have to race for, so everyone just be, you know, on their toes all night. I understand what the glitches and everything, or as Waylon says, what do they say, character bumps?
Yeah.
But it's gonna happen to everyone probably at least once or twice tonight, okay? So everyone knows off of turn 2, you can barely go through there one wide, and it's gonna happen to where you're paired with someone side by side going through turn 2. So you're gonna hit that glitch and either go right, or you're gonna hit that glitch and most of the time go left. So if you get to someone and you wreck or whatever, don't yell at them, because 98% of the time it's not going to be their fault. So it's Darlington on Heat 5, so just please work with everyone. You don't have a lot of room here. It's like a short track in a way, because you don't have a lot of room. So one mistake and you're in the wall, so, or into someone. So please just take that into consideration. I understand a few of you guys are still racing as far as to get extra playoff points. I know we got a few battles that we'll go over here in just a second. So just be courteous, but race hard at the same time. We don't want to ruin anyone's chance of gaining points, okay? Everyone knows our manual caution procedure all night. I'm sure we will use it a few times, which I hope we don't have to, but it is Darlington. The truck races here in the past have usually been pretty tame. I shouldn't have said that, but they've been pretty good.
Last year.
I wasn't here for last year's.
Yeah, well, you had to hand out penalties.
Really? For the one you won?
Yes.
I don't remember that.
Ask Waylon.
I don't remember that. Well,
yeah, it was a quite eventful race at the end. Definitely.
Okay. What was I about to say? But yes, everyone knows our manual caution procedure. 2 or more vehicles all night long. If you are involved in a caution, you'll go to the back. If you are a lap down and we're in the caution, you do not get a lap back. If you weren't involved in the caution, you will get a lap back when I let you know. We'll open up pits if we have to. You can come to pit road. You can stay out. Our pace speed tonight will be 55 all night long. 55. Lap cars, you'll be sent around at the time pit road opens. If all the lead lap drivers pit, you can get a free lap back, which is the wave around lap. Okay, but reminder, if you get that bonus lap back, you cannot pit, so it's either one or the other. Okay. Pit road will be open for 1 lap and 1 lap only. If you pit under a closed pit, it is a 1 lap penalty. 1 lap penalty if you pit under a closed pit, so keep that in mind. Pit road is very, very difficult to get to, especially under green. You got all that room, and it's probably the easiest pit road to drive, fly by under green flag conditions. So it's like you're almost there. It's like you think you're there, like you're online with it, and you just poof, not even close. So a lot of drivers in the past, not just the truck events, we've had a lot of drivers just completely miss pit road under green flag conditions. So please, make sure you're paying attention, watching your surroundings all night long. I'm sure somebody will drive past pit road So make sure you call out your pits all night long. Off of turn 2 is the latest point I'd like for you to call out your pit and go ahead and start working your way down. Exiting pit road, there's a line there. I don't remember what color it is. I think it's yellow. Okay, make sure you don't cross that yellow line. I understand you got a whole lot of room, but still, it's our rule, don't cross that yellow line. Blend slowly to the back stretch. Try to stay below that dotted line until all the way to turn 3, and then you can just blend into the corner, okay? You can race below the dotted line all night long. I know some places don't let you do that, which I don't understand. You can use the whole racetrack to race, okay? There's no out of bounds here. But I understand, like when Redliner used to race, he would race in the grass if tracks had grass. If he could go fast and stick, he'd race wherever. But some leagues, I understand, won't let you race below that line. But we don't have an out of bounds here, so you can race. If you can stick below that dotted line, knock your socks off. Go ahead. But you know, that's all on you. So just keep in mind, I will be enforcing if you do it too much and you are spinning too much and causing cautions too much, I do reserve the right to park you. I did it earlier this year to a certain driver, and you know, if you abuse your limits too much, if you go down there, make sure you stick. That's all we'll say.
I might be okay being parked tonight.
Everyone's gonna be going down there on purpose. Park me, Mystic! Park me!
That's the spirit, huh?
Park me, Mystic! Yeah.
I think we're gonna be lonely on the track tonight, Mystic.
Is there a Geico restart zone here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
4 on the wall.
Alright, we will one and choose at the start-finish line. Lead lap cars will have the choice of which lane they want to restart in. If you are a free pass, wave around, penalty car, or a lap down, any of those, you will have to go to the bottom. Okay? Now, reminder, if you spin out on the pace lap, I'm just saying this because I see it coming. If you spin out on any pace laps tonight, double file, or just in general, you don't get your spot back, okay? And if you get damage under pace laps, I'm not going to open up pit road, okay? So I don't want to hear no whining or crying. So you guys, we've raced against each other all year. At a lot of tracks are tougher to go double file than this one, so make sure you mind your P's and Q's. That's all I'll say. Once we double file, the leader may go above 55, okay? It's his choice to pick it up or slow it down, or actually you can't go below 55. You can go 55, you can pick it up, you just can't go slower than 55. Coming back around to the Geico restart zone, you will go in the box. You can't go earlier than the box. If you haven't gone by the second line leaving the box, the second place vehicle may fire. Leader must say go or green in the box. If you go and don't say anything, that's a restart violation, drive-through penalty. Reminder, you cannot pull out of lanes, switch lanes, or pass prior to the start-finish line, which I don't know why you'd want to do that at Darlington. So, but that's up to you. You guys amaze me every week. Reminder, pit road closes with 2 to go in the stages. So, reminder, if you are low on fuel, tires, whatever, make sure you beat the leader. Once the leader hits the stripe, takes 2 to go, pit road is closed. Closed. No exceptions. As far as the race goes, it will cautions, no cautions in the final 5 laps. 5 laps. That's about all. Any questions?
Well, let's get ready to rumble.
As far as points go, because I know a few of you guys are wondering about them. As point standings go, this is our final regular season race. Adam, you are 28 points behind Wide Open entering the 9th, so you'd have to gain at least 29 to win the regular season championship. Depending on how much green you got in your pocket, we can make that happen. Kime, you are 31 points behind, so I know you're mainly not looking at the regular season title, but you can beat Adam. That would be 2 additional playoff points that you'd gain if you gain 3 points on Adam. That's pretty big. I mean, 2 playoff points is a big deal. That's a lot. I mean, people don't think, you know, hey, that's just 2 playoff points. That's a lot. So I know Adam and Kime are going to be going at it for that second place. Story is 50 points out of the regular season title. Obviously, last week hurt him a lot. He's 19 points behind Kime. That's doable. That is actually pretty doable, but he's going to have a really good night. and 22 behind Adam for the second spot. Mystic and Phoenix are dead even for the 5th spot at 653 each. I probably won't be Phoenix because I am not that good here, and Phoenix won here last year, so I think that writes itself. But you never know here at Darlington. So it's whoever gets the most points between me and Phoenix. If there's a tie between me and Phoenix, the tiebreaker goes to Phoenix unless I win the race. If I win the race and there's a tie, then the tiebreaker will go to me. So, congratulations, Phoenix. Ron, you will finish
like
7th.
You don't have all the tools, but okay.
Well, I could win the regular season if I wanted to.
Well, I didn't mean those tools.
Ron, you are 7th in the playoff standing, or excuse me, the regular season standings, and you will finish there. You can't gain anything, you can't lose anything. As far as the next man out, Wade, you're not going to make the playoffs, so you're not eligible, so you know that. Trey's racing for the playoffs, so good luck to Trey. Now, if he makes it, you are 20 points behind Wade, so I have to gain on Wade by 20 points to get an additional playoff point, because right now you're 11th, and only the top 10 get playoff points. You'd have to gain at least 20 points on Wade. Well, actually 21, because the tiebreaker goes to Wade. And yeah, that's if you make the playoffs, because if you get a playoff point but don't make the playoffs, they just evaporate. As far as Grim has to gain 39 points or more. Well, actually, he has to gain 40 points to pass NASCAR Extreme for the 12th position in regular season standings. Diligent is 16th, or tied for 15th, rather, with Chad. Moving on back here, I think this is everyone in here. Kibby is 36th, and Curdy is 38th in the standings. Playoff standings. With 1 race to go in the regular season, Story Square with 4 wins, Wide Open with 3, Phoenix with 3, Kine with 2, Mystic with 2, Adam and Ron locked in by virtue of points. Those drivers have not been to victory lane yet. So Ron was locked in since Trey did not win Daytona. Now the 3 drivers left in it. Gunner, who is not here, he has 50 points to the good. The next driver out is Taco, who has not been here in a while. Gunner just got online, so he may sneak in here. Taco is 50 points out. Obviously, you see Taco is not here, but it's not over. Trey is going to give it one more shot, baby. One more shot. Trey cannot point his way in tonight, but if Trey wins, that will bump Gunner out. And I'm sure there will be a party somewhere in Virginia. So, like I said, Trey has nothing points-wise to race for tonight. He has to win the race to make the chase. Is there any questions? As far as team standings, Team Phoenix with Story Square, Kime, and Phoenix lead the way by 34 over the BGs, Adam, Gunner, and Mystic. Racing Incorporated down by 46, Wide Open and Ron. Manufacturer standings, Chevrolet leads Toyota by 55, and Ford down by 63. Chevrolet's won 16 of the 18 races. Toyota with 2 wins. A Ford still winless in the 2023 season. Will that change tonight? We'll have to wait and see.
Can I change to a Ford?
It's going to be good. That's all I can say. We're getting ready to rock and roll here, folks. The title of tonight's race, for those of you that want to use it, is the Dead On Tools 180. Dead On Tools 180. This is race number 19. Race number 19 for our truck series.
Feed is up, Facebook is off.
Post a link in the stream and get started. Reminder, interviews at the end of the night. Everyone knows the drill. So Grim, who gave you authority to post in my Facebook chat?
Nobody?
I think it was Waylon.
That's posting the wrong one.
You did.
Oh, my bad.
It was your bad. That's 100 points right there.
I think that's about all I got.
Prime went and made a fake account.
He said that's all I
used
got.
my name, and sent a message to Grim telling him he could do it.
I like his honesty.
Waylon, you were supposed to figure that out.
So Grim, we'll make a deal with you. All right.
All right.
Who should I put that 100 points towards penalty?
Waylon.
Yeah, I'm sure you can still give it to Waylon. He'd still win.
Not a story has anything to say about it.
Yeah.
That was a joke story. Laugh, haha.
He's in like 120-degree heat. You can't laugh at that.
Yeah, I understand.
Is summer over yet? Because it freaking should be. I'm done with this heat.
Our summer seems to have broken here. We're now down to about 80 degrees. But the humidity has left, which was really killing us.
Yeah.
Alright, those of you just tuning into the stream, welcome. We're getting ready to rock and roll here at Darlington. The final race in the regular season for the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series here in Mystic Racing League. It's going to be good. We have, how many we got here tonight? 13. Got a good field here tonight. I know we've been having a max field here about the last 2 weeks. But still a really good field on hand tonight. We got a battle for the regular season championship here tonight and a battle for the final playoff spot here tonight. All eyes on that number 3 machine once again. Last week, heartbreak at Daytona, but he's got one more shot here tonight to try to get into the postseason. Alright. Story Square, you are on the pole. Do you choose inside or outside?
Inside.
Alright, Story Square, you may accept your invite when you get it. Story Square on the pole here tonight. And Ron will be outside. Winner of this race last year. This race was in the playoffs last year, I believe, wasn't it, Phoenix?
By the way, guys, this isn't
so.
for...
Yeah, Phoenix won this race last year, so we'll see. Done. Wade runs very good here.
Thank you, Wade.
Was Trey. Trey, you may accept. So Trey admits this is one of his weaker tracks. Put in a very good qualifying lap. He'll roll off 5th here tonight. Wide open, you may accept. Let me know when you're in, Waylon.
I'm in.
Adam, you may accept. Grim, you may accept. Kime, you may accept. Diligent, you may accept. Curdy, you may accept. Kibby, you may accept. So 135 laps is the distance tonight. 40, 40, 55 will be the stage lengths. It's going to be a lot of fun. This is race number 19 on the 2023 schedule. The final race in the regular season. Next week, we go playoff racing. Does anyone see a reason why we can't begin?
Nada.
Appreciate all of y'all being here. Let's have a lot of fun. One thing I ask tonight, please, 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 when there's a lead change, just announce it, okay? Because there's no way I can see when custom vehicle passes custom vehicle for the race lead. The only thing I'll be able to see is when I lead, wide open leads, Trey leads, and diligent leads. Okay, that's the only people I can actually see in the lead. So if Wade passes Phoenix for the lead, or for, you know, just say, all right, new leader Wade or new leader Phoenix, but they have to say it. Does everyone understand that?
Aye, aye.
Okay, and then whenever you get passed, let me know. Okay? So that's all I ask, because if I can hear you say it, I will repeat it on my stream, and when I go back, because obviously we do points for leading the most laps, I need to know who's leading at that lap, etc. So when we go back and award points, these are the only races that give me a pain in the ass with doing those type of points, but we can make it work. This is usually how we do it anyway. So that's all I ask, is the guys in the custom vehicle just announce when you go to the lead. Everyone got it?
Yep.
Alright, good luck to everyone. Everyone have a lot of fun. You guys racing for the regular season. Race hard, race clean, race fair. Good luck to all of you. Trey, you are the only one here as far in the playoff hunt. I wish you best of luck. You know what you have to do. Have fun.
Let's go, Trey. Let's go, Trey.
Here we go.
Can we just give a 50-point penalty to Gunner? That's who should get the penalty. Gunner!
Took you that long.
Nah. I still want Waylon to get the penalty. I can go have a chance for the regular season.
135 laps. It's going down.
I'm
Y'all let me get to the front and just follow behind me.
No.
Only
I'm gonna send you to Earnhardt Towers. And then we're gonna
Let me know if y'all start. I think I'm lagged out in pros.
That's not good. It's taking a long time to get in there, so there might be something wrong.
Alright, we are going green right now. Are you in, Diligent?
I'm not in.
Nope, somebody lagged
Two
out.
drivers lagged out. Alright, everyone back out. Phoenix, we'll see you next week, buddy.
Yeah.
Alright,
Still not in.
we'll redo it.
I mean, I can't do anything. It's frozen on the Fanatec screen.
Yeah, you're gonna have to reset.
Are you
Phoenix,
doing
we'll let
Bill?
you know how it goes.
Yeah, Bill Elliott.
So I'm gonna have to reset the game, right?
That's why I had to hit you.